tell you can walk in it believing. We know the Bible says, be careful singing songs of praise to a heavy heart. We understand that some people's hearts are heavy because of unfortunate circumstances. So the thing is that we are not insensitive, but we know that this is just a phase, this is just a season. And that as the weather outside, the trees don't know if to blossom or just rest. God doesn't have to go through that. Like I said, He has His seasons for us. It is a season of growth, and then there's a season of rest. And that time of dormancy doesn't mean that He's not doing anything. It doesn't mean that you're not getting things from that. It doesn't mean that. But He's trying to build resistance and your ability to sustain what is coming. Because there are great things coming, but we know we can't do it alone. We need His filling, we need His help, we need His intervention. And so the thing is that for us to go and not actually include Him in the service, that will be a disservice to Him and us. So we're going to do I Love You, Lord, and then Deacon Poppy's going to take us to the throne of grace. Because we know that once we lay it down, if we keep it there, He's going to handle it. You know, one thing is that He never leaves anything idle. You know, and so the thing is that we have to be sure that we trust His timing and know that He has our best interest in mind. Amen. I love You, Lord, and I lift my voice to worship You, oh my soul, rejoice, take joy.
Say, and let his mouth not be shut, for saying all that you put into his heart to to say, dear God. But Lord, give us blissful ears today that we listening comfortably, dear God, but we hear all that's being said. Help us, Almighty God, today to apply what we hear to our lives and live in perfect harmony with you, dear God. Forgive us of our sins and shortcomings, our cares and woes, Almighty God. But help us to rejoice today in your presence, dear God. Bless this time and all that go on here today. Let you be honored and glorified. We give you praise for it already. And the church say amen. Amen. Amen.
So our time of prayer really is simply a chance for us to unite together, to ask for God's presence to be felt, for God's man to be filled. And so we ask that as little distractions as possible during that time. So if you don't have to move, please don't. If you don't have to talk, please don't. Up here, I make it a habit of closing my eyes during our song and prayer time so that you don't feel like I'm singling you out. I didn't know who was talking. I don't know who's doing what. But the Lord, I think, guided me into that so that I can say what He needs me to say without feeling like I'm going to hurt somebody or make somebody mad. But the thing is that we are here for you and for you to have the victory and the strength that you need when you leave these walls. And so we just ask that since we all came in here, and hopefully for that same purpose, that we can touch and agree during that time. So we're going to ask that you shake hands now, but we're going to let you know that the bathrooms are here to the right at the bottom of the steps in case you need to go to the bathroom. We want to also remind you that Children's Church is going on downstairs, and that Minister Parks and Sister Regina, if they have your children, we are now not allowing them to leave the room until your children are picked up. So after we do the anointing and all those things, if we're going to ask that you head right down to get your children so that they can be relieved to be able to do whatever God has for them to do for the remainder of the service. If you need a little reminder, I will walk around and just say, did you get some? But no, I'm doing it in love. Amen.